And there we are. Boom. Whoops, what happened? There it is. Boom. There we are, we're here, and I'm gonna beat everybody in the chat room. I'm in the chat room first, and I'm gonna give myself a thumbs up. I think I'm the first one here. Yeah, I'm the first one here. Ah, there goes somebody. Somebody just popped in. Well, I'm the first one in the chat room. I'm the first to give myself a thumbs up. Now I need to slow down. I did all I'm going to do. Now it's rest time. All I do is change that monitor out. Hold on, let me go plug in my phone. Actually, I can plug it in here into the computer. Let it charge. And I need to move this overhead thing here. Now, wait a minute. Okay, that's the wrong YouTube. That's the wrong YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna change the name of this. Last finishing touches in the bedroom studio. See what God has done. Okay. And I'm going to change that, I don't need a thumbnail. Let me see. Change the thumbnail. See what this is. Okay. Nah. I should have left it like it was, y'all. Yeah, I should have left it like it was. Let's see what's on the desktop. I want to be begging for money. That's what I want to do. Put my Venmo, my Cash App. Not Venmo. I want to put my Venmo. Somebody might drop $2. Venmo. Okay, and let's go ahead and put the date in here and select a let's see, it's the right side. Select a I love these hotkeys. Home studio makeover. Just talk. And that's it. And give it a second for that to render. Meanwhile, I think I'm gonna put another camera up. I think I'm gonna put an over the shoulder camera. That's taking forever to render. That camera is way up in the air, man. Okay, it's ready now. And like from here on out, rest of the day, since I'm going cold turkey too, detoxing myself. I don't believe how satisfied I was last night not having any beer. I drank my tea, my cannabis tea with the a gummy melted in it. I didn't drink a lot of that. I don't think I did any vape neither. I didn't do any vape. I didn't do any vape neither. But I slept good. I slept like a baby. Okay, welcome back, Melodify Studio. Still some people didn't show up though. Oh, 770 subscribers. I need 300. Well, I need what? I need 230 subscribers. Is that right? Or 330 subscribers? Yeah, I need 330 subscribers. There goes the fourth one. The fourth person's back. I still want Facing East to come back so I can apologize to her. Melodify, I was saying I had 3 seeds. And the other, wait a minute, it's, let me read what you're saying. You put 3 seeds, and the other, one of them germinated. 2 of them, they did a second, they did a replace. Yeah, I had to replace, I bought like 8 seeds and they all died twice. None of them germinated. I put mine in a piece of toilet paper, and then I put it inside a little plastic bag and I stick it in a drawer in the shade until it pops. But my brother said he might can find some seeds. He's in Hawaii. But anyway, smoothie woody. Let me see, what's that supposed to be? Oh, this supposed to be. I don't have everything set up. This camera right here. Let's see. I have 2 of them. I'm confused here. What is this? I have 2, I don't need this one. I have 2 screens with Google on it. Close that one. And this window here is supposed to be, this little window is supposed to be my Phantom over here. I'm ready to move this. There. I'm ready to rearrange this screen here. These hotkeys, I'm really digging these hotkeys, man. I'm flipping over these hotkeys. I'm ready to move this camera. Hold on, I want to get me an over-the-shoulder camera. Let me see. I know what I'll do. I want to put my this one back in the stand. Hold on. Let me show you something. I want to put this camera here. Let me move this out of the way. I'm not doing anything today. Everything is about ready though, y'all. Now I need to, since I'm detoxing, I need to relax. I need to see how much I can eat during the day. And again, my smoothie is still sitting here. Melodify, let's take a big sip of my smoothie. This will give me some energy. It's thick. Now that's my first thing I had to eat today. My very first thing I had to eat. I keep a chamois here. Fingers. Sticky. Okay, here's a camera here. I just cleaned, this one I cleaned up yesterday. I want to do an over the shoulder. Let me see, I might not need no stand for this. I had a little stands, those little teeny stands. I had a little teeny stand. I want to put it on here. And this light, I need to move this light. This light's usually up in the air. It's usually up as high as I can get it. Let me see, does this have a thing on the back? Let's see if it has a hole on the back, I can hang it up. This don't even have no hole. This don't have no hole on the back. Let me see, I can put it up higher though. I don't want the light in my eyes. I was on. I don't know if you listen. If you go to Sarah No Quantize. I don't know if you go to Sarah No Quantize. She's a beat maker. A young lady, a cutie pie. And her Native Instruments keyboard stopped working the same time as mine for like 2 years. I was telling her if she send it back, but she already did it. But I put it in the chat room. I said, send it back and get another one, and I bet you it would work. And she said, oh, they sent me another one. And she didn't say if it, of course it's working. But she needed to do a video on that because it took 2 years. But I told her that before I knew she sent it back. Because the time that we had these keyboards was the same time they were doing upgrades and nothing was working. It worked for about 2 days. And then it stopped working for 2 years. Anyway, I told her if she sent it back and got another one, it'll work. I said that in the chat room, and that's what she said. They sent me another one. And that she didn't have much to say. I don't think she liked me too much. Because I told her one time that she was blowing up, that she was going to blow up. And she said, blow up? I don't know what that means. I don't know if I want to blow up or not. And she made a big deal. She went on about 10 minutes about that. She went on about 10 minutes about blowing up, and she didn't know what I was talking about. And then she stopped reading my chats. She stopped reading my chats after that. I'm gonna put this in a cheap doggle. This over the shoulder camera. I'm gonna put this in a cheap doggle. So y'all can see me move this other camera. Okay, I have it over the shoulder. Number 9, over the shoulder. Might have to plug it in. Moved all this out the way. Here it is. Alright, it's my over the shoulder camera. I'm gonna leave this right here. That's a nice shot. Let's see. I'm getting kind of, whoa, that smoothie made me lightheaded. I took so long to eat it, to drink it. I'm lightheaded from the smoothie. Grow tint. Yeah, I need to get a tint, man. A grow tint lead, and the lights are very important. Yeah. Melodify. That Melodify, man. Jack of all trades. Master of many. The Yoda. I'm gonna call, yeah, you know what? I got a name for Melodify. Yoda. Or the Abbott, Yoda. Grow tint and just 100 watt bulbs. Okay. You know, I did buy a special, I bought a special glow light, but I got it mixed up with my regular light bulbs. And it didn't say grow light on it. It wasn't labeled. 100 watt bulbs. Or old-fashioned 100 watt bulb, you mean? Because the bulbs they have now, they don't go with watts. They go with something else. Hold on, let me get one. I'll show you. Hold on now. Oh, it's in the closet here. Yeah, the light bulbs nowadays don't go with 100 watts. They don't go with watts. They go with something else. Hold on. I need to put something on my shoulders too up in here. My light bulbs. I don't. I'm. You know what? I'm getting dizzy from that smoothie. So I'm not gonna be moving around no much, y'all. Not gonna be moving around no much. Let me get mine. I must be high off of something. You know what I'm high off of? I'm high off of not drinking any beer last night. That's probably what it is. I didn't drink any beer last night. Usually when I drink a smoothie, I need to water the smoothie down some. Usually when I drink a smoothie this thick, I would be laying down. Cause I got dizzy. Oh, there's nothing in here but food. Actually, I want to tell you, I did put my leftover soup in here. Leftover soup, a can of pears, some real milk. I don't usually drink milk. I stopped drinking milk for years. It builds mucus. I usually use silk. I put a cinnamon cake in here. It's too thick. Let me put some water in it. Hold on. I'm getting dizzy. I'm going to practice, I'm going to practice melodified style of not talking. I found one video with you talking. Whoa, that went right to... I got dizzy. I can feel it going into my system. I keep my neck wrapped up. For some reason, I have to have my neck have to be wrapped. I'm gonna move this camera here, my overhead, over phantom camera. It's a little cubby hole right here. Whoa, man. You know what? I just have to realize I haven't been exercising regularly. I don't drink enough water. I'm 69 years old. In January, I'll be 6'9". Well, here's one of the plants. I found this plant outside. There was about 4 or 5 of them. This is the only one that lives. It didn't do good in the hydroponics. And that looks like, does that not look like a little cannabis plant? I had to walk. Yeah, I need to go for walks. I don't do walks. I live in a beautiful neighborhood down here by the waterfront. I can walk down to the waterfront every morning. Get back on my rollerblades. I mean my roller skates. I have old-fashioned roller skates. Let me get my skates, man. 40 years ago, when I was your age, I could roller skate across the whole Washington, D.C. in a record amount of time, too. I could cover ground. And I knew what streets to take that were not paved. I used to skate from my grandmother's house over, there's an old DC stadium, to downtown Washington. Instead of catching the subway. I think I could beat. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you. Let me show you something. Let me show you some. I need to put a jacket on too. It's chilly up in here. Oh, these are what they call vanillas. These are professional skates. These things are heavy too. When I was skating, I got a pair of toy skates. I got a pair of cheap skates. I got a pair of toy skates. They were size 9. They were light as a feather. And I had to catch 2 buses. I had to catch a subway and 2 buses to get to someplace, Queenstown, I think. Because they weren't selling bearings or wheels in D.C. Skateboard wheels. These look like skateboard wheels. And I got the fast bearings. And I learned, but the thing about it, my skates were light. These are heavy. I had the cheap skates. I had $19 toy skates. I replaced the bearings and the wheels, and that's how I learned. But these rascals are heavy. I just realized that. These suckers. I'm gonna get another pair of skates. I'm gonna get a pair of cheap size 9 toy skates until my legs get built up. These rascals are like weights. These are like weights, man. I could curl these. These are exercise. These things weigh something. I know these things weigh something. Hold on, let me get my scale. These things weigh. These things are heavy. These things are heavy. Let me see, I got my clothes on. With no clothes on, I'm 129 pounds. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get that tent. Washington looks more empty than, yeah, Washington, New York looks like a crowd. New York is not the same after that George Floyd thing, and after the ICE went in there and the deportation. Yeah, you know, when I was coming up, Washington, D.C. had a lot of trees. They bulldozed a lot of trees. We had woods. And actually, when we had bears and deers, rabbits, turtles, there were creeks all over Washington, D.C. There were frogs and creeks and turtles everywhere. They bulldozed a lot of stuff. That's one thing Marion Barry was trying to preserve, a lot of that stuff. They had to get rid of him. Same way they got rid of everybody else. They had, some people had little lakes in their backyard, creeks. There were creeks everywhere. You had to be careful taking a shortcut through a creek, because we used to call it quicksand. You get stuck in them. You get stuck in a creek. It was like a muddy creek in somebody's backyard. I remember there was a lady, we used to call her the Wicked Witch. She had a creek in her yard. Frogs and turtles, rabbits were rampant, deer, even bear, because we had a zoo, and they used to say, don't go in those woods because a bear got loose out of the zoo. But they bulldozed all of the woods. It's a shame. They bulldozed a lot of, I guess my father used to go swimming in the Anacostia River. Back then, you couldn't, if you didn't have your own swimming pool. If black people didn't have a swimming pool, you couldn't go to regular swimming pool. But anyway, yeah, Washington, D.C. looks empty, man. Years ago, when I started playing music, downtown was always crowded. Downtown Washington, D.C. It was all the shopping stores. Mom and pop stores were downtown. The Smithsonian, people stopped coming to D.C. too. Smithsonian used to be packed. Every day the museums used to be crowded, even on slow days. Now, a slow day back 40 years ago is a crowded day today. I think the 4th of July was the most crowded day, and that wasn't even that crowded. Because they had the mall was all covered up. I mean, they had everything blocked off. Well, anyway. Everything has to change. Anyway. Let's see how much I weigh. Okay. This scale, you got to get on it 2 times. Got to wait for it to turn to 0. Okay, with my clothes on, 129 pounds. That means I'm way underweight. It's usually 129 pounds when dripping wet. Okay, 29. Let's see if it's going to change. Okay, 129.8. And it's hard to tell. Anyway, I know these skates gotta weigh a couple of pounds. Gotta weigh a couple of pounds. Anyway, let's move this camera. I'll move this camera, and man, I took that big hit of smoothie. That thing went right to my head, man. I was dizzy. I put some water in it. Water it down. It was too thick. Let's do another one. See if I can handle it. Oh, I'm serious. It went right to my head. I could feel my body digesting it. I got dizzy. What's oh, this thing playing now. Now that's on a trigger. I don't know where it is. It's one of these banks. There's something playing. Oh, here it is. I figured that out. This particular one has a lot of key triggers in it. This particular one with the song. I saw this guy on YouTube. He got big hair. Bigger than mine. And he wrote this. This is a knockoff of the song he wrote. Let's move this camera, y'all. Let's move this camera. I think about it every day.
I don't ever think about you now. Used to happen every day. I'm feeling happy on my own again. Yo, yeah. 'Cause when I'm down, I'm by myself in town. See you every single day. I'm feeling happy on my own again.
Oh.
I feel like a ghost in the room when I know that you call my name. And I feel so down, it's hard but I gotta stay.
Oh, that's for my excess. All right, let's get this camera ready right here. Okay. Good enough. Huh? This camera's loose. If I bump up against it, it's gonna move. me tighten this thing up. It's got a bunch of rubber bands. Got a bunch of rubber bands holding it on. Oh, I know what it is. I need to, this needs to be replaced. I know now, yeah. I need to take this off and fix it. It's broken. Yeah. Hey, but don't let me hold y'all. Y'all got to go somewhere. Go ahead. I'm not doing anything. Thank you for dropping past. Thank you. Thanks for dropping through. I'm not doing anything. I know one thing, that smoothie is going right. I'm probably to go lay down. Smoothie ain't no joke. Okay. Let me see. I can move this, now I can move my over the shoulder camera any way I want. I'm gonna move it around so I can show you, now I can show you stuff. I can move you around. Yeah. I shouldn't be doing this while I'm doing that though, hold on. Let me switch to the overhead. I can put it, no, I can use that camera. That don't make sense. I'm gonna back it up, show you something. I still have another, so I have an extra, so I do have 2 extra cameras. Find something to clamp this on. Okay, here we go. Whoop. It's not gonna work. I'm still on this camera. I thought I switched it. Okay, here's the spot. Let me see, I want to show you something about this keyboard. And I told you, Sarah No Quantize, they said they sent her a new, she wasn't on her job. She could have got a new keyboard a couple of years ago. They sent her another one after she made a video. Oh. Look like my Ethernet acting up. Well, let me let y'all go though. I'm not talking about nothing. Is this it? Is that me? Yeah, that's me. Let's see. I want to show you this, wait a minute. Let me show you something. Yeah, I don't know if you follow Sarah No Quantize. I was following Bolo, Sarah No Quantize, and another guy named Kurt or something like that. Beatmaker Kurt. I was following like 3. I was checking out 3 people so that I could see what to do, you know. But here's the, and she waited. They sent her a new keyboard. They would have sent her a new keyboard if she would have asked for one. Anyway. But she didn't make any comment. I told you, I don't think she's so crazy about me when I told her that she was blowing up. And she told me, I'm blowing up, what's that? What's that? I don't know what you're talking about. And she made a big deal about it when I told her she was blowing up. I mean, she made a big deal. What's that? What's blowing up? I don't know if I want to blow up or not. I don't think if I blow up, I'd be all over the place. She was acting all crazy. And this has a short in it. The cable. I bent the plug. I bent the input plug like way over. So now it's a short in it. So I have it pressed. I redid the cord. I have it pressed up against this table. And I'm leaning up against it. So if I just do it just right. Where is it? Okay, it's on there. I have it plugged into two. It's another plug for more power, but this don't have no power adapter. It only has two USB plugs, two USB-C plugs, right? Two USB-C. I can use this I can use this overhead. I can use my overhead here for a camera, even though it's gonna be upside down. Right? I can flip it. Don't take much to flip. With this streaming application, it don't take much to flip stuff around. I was telling recording studio, how easy this thing is to work. So I just flip that over. But it's a short in the plug in the keyboard. So I have it plugged in, I have it pushed up against the up against this table, and it's pressing up again. If I do it just right, it'll come on. It turned off. Okay, there, it's almost dead. I'm gonna push the keyboard back a little bit to get a little bit more pressure on it, on the plug. But I was gonna send this back to Chuck Levitt's. I mean to Sweetwater, but I owe them money. And they said I couldn't send it back until I paid my bill. I think I owed them for Native Instruments alternate complete. I didn't ever finish paying for it. Okay, it's off. Oh, almost came on. Okay, I'm gonna plug it in, and now it's pushed up against the thing. Let's see. What's the plug? Oh, I see. Here it is, right here. I have it pushed, and when I do it just right, it'll come on. Push it back some more. Anyway, this takes a little while to get this on, but I'm pretty sure if I buy a new one, that I think it's the time that they put it out, right when the software was all messed up. And this is one of the keyboards that came out when early manufacturing. I'm gonna flip it over. So let me show you. I cut the cables, and I was hoping that I cut off a piece of the plug that was no good. Somebody thought that this was a video, that my hotkeys, see, I cut it off, and then I took a tie wrap. I have a tie wrap around here. Tied around here. I want to put the tie wrap up over top of the plastic, over top of this part here. Have a tie wrap. I'm going to pull this part that I had. This is, when I put it back together, I cut off a piece thinking that it was a short in a piece of the wire. A tie wrap. I'm going to pull this tie wrap nice and tight. around here since it's kind of like squeezed together. I'm pretty sure I took my time and put all the wires in there good. I just need to order another one of these. Well, I'm ready to sign off, and I'm gonna do my little thing in here, and I'll come back when I'm doing something. But I'm not doing anything. You know, just hanging out. You guys, everybody's leaving, so I'm gonna sign off. I don't want to bore you with. I don't want to bore you with it. It's not coming on. Well, anyway, let's get ready to sign off, and peace and love. Peace and hair. There goes that. Now it's on without the thing being plugged in. Peace and love, peace and hair grease. You know what? I'm gonna pull this back like this. I'm gonna double tie wrap this. I'm gonna pull this back like this. Right? And y'all can go ahead and sign off. I mean, thank you for coming around. I catch y'all on the flip, okay? Yeah, that smoothie kind of got me though, man. That smoothie went right to my head. If I was running down the street, if I was walking down the street, I would have had to sit down. Okay. All right. It's dark over here. I got a light right here. The light is facing the wrong way. Okay. I'll catch you live later. You lies. Nice breakfast meal, yeah. I'm going Yoda. That's a name for Melodify. Yoda. He's like a Yoda. Okay, I'm gonna push it up against the thing. I'm pressing it. I'm gone, y'all. This thing, it comes on when it's ready. Make sure it's plugged in. Is it plugged in? Yeah, it's plugged in. So I'll catch you guys on the flip. I know I keep saying it, but thanks for dropping past. I'm gonna finish my smoothie, and then I'm gonna eat my spaghetti and meat sauce. God bless us, everyone. All right. We're signing off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We out. Thank you. Just got back. Hey, I'm just signing off too. There goes radio studio, recording studio. Just got back, and I'm signing off in 5, 4, 3. Catch you guys later. I need to drink this smoothie and eat some scate. Since I'm gone cold turkey, I know my body's going to be craving for that beer tonight and tomorrow night, at least the next 3 nights. So I got to be prepared. I'm out.